The only way to escape physique inflation is to wake up. You're living in a matrix. The physique inflation, the recession, the tariffs on physiques, it doesn't exist, right? It only exists in the realm of social media. The matrix that you're stuck in is Instagram. You guys live on Instagram, you live on TikTok, and you think that you see guys like Alex Eubanks, Sam Solo, you think that's the norm. You think that's what the average man is about, right? But when you look at actual statistics, most people stop sprinting past the age of 30. Most people can't even do 10 pull-ups. Most people can't even do a muscle up, right? So what does that tell you? It tells you that physique inflation only exists in the realm of social media. So that means you need to escape the matrix of social media. You need to go out there and actually touch grass and see life for what it is, right? If you go out to your local mall, supermarket, go out to all these different places that aren't the gym, right? You're going to notice that many people are actually not in shape like that, right? Especially if you live in a small town, you're going to notice a lot of people are very average, right? A lot of people don't want to put in the work. A lot of people don't want to get up early to work out or do difficult things, right? A lot of people are a slave to their own bodies because they want to be comfortable. They want to be complacent, right? They want to relax, right? Bodygame is a cheat code because it's a symbol of, it's literally the definition of discipline. It shows how disciplined you are. It's literally undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. It's undeniable proof that you're hardworking. It signals to the world that you're him. It signals to the world that you're a man of your word because you've committed to something, right? And when people can see that, that's when you set yourself apart from the pack, right? And one thing you also got to understand is when I'm talking about Bodygame and getting jacked, I'm not saying you got to look like Sam Sulek or nothing like that. Like, that's the lie that's being pushed with this physique inflation bullshit. I'm saying, like, even if you look like a Tobey Maguire, maybe with more developed shoulders and more developed lats with like a V-taper physique, right? If you can do that, like, you set yourself apart from like 80% of people, right? Because most people are lazy. Most people don't want to work out, right? Look at the statistic. A lot of people these days, I'm pretty sure like in the West, like the obesity rates are climbing, right? So it's one of those things where it's like Bodygame literally sets you apart from the pack. It literally sets you apart from the average person, right? The average person isn't like a jacked Sam Sulek looking person or like a jacked Chris Hemsworth. That's not the reality. That is the lie. That is the matrix lying to you on Instagram, TikTok, making you think that that's the norm, but it's not. Right? And if you need help getting on Bodygame, getting in shape, you're not sure where to start, hit the link in the description. I'm the guy for that. I can help you with that, and we'll see if it makes sense to work together, right? Little shameless plug for those of you guys that need it. By the way, like this video and subscribe so you can boost out the algorithm, right? But like I was saying, that's not the norm. A Chris Hemsworth looking guy is not the norm. You need to go out there and touch grass. Like today, go out there and touch grass, see what the world is actually about. And you'll notice that a lot of people are average. A lot of people don't want to put in that work, right? A lot of people will rather let their bodies control them rather than they control their bodies, right? One thing you got to understand, I'm always talking about, is you got to recreate yourself. You got to recreate yourself into a character that commands attention, never bores the audience, right? Law 25, recreate yourself, right? Because you need to recreate yourself so that you can become someone that you're proud of, right? Why would you want to limit yourself? Like I'm always saying, there's nothing enlightening about playing small, right? You want to be the best version of yourself, and it starts with Bodygame. It starts with being disciplined with your habits, going to the gym, eating a little bit healthier, just trying to put yourself in the better position, right? Each day, 1% better each day, right? If you can do that, you set yourself apart from most people because most people aren't doing that, right? And that is your advantage, right? I think David Goggins said it best one time where he's like that. He's like, that's the competitive advantage, right? That I'm willing to do what most people aren't willing to do, right? That's what it's about, right? If you want to set yourself from the pack, and that starts to leak into other areas of life, right? Once you master Bodygame, then you can master other areas. Maybe that'll translate to finances, your social life. You know what I mean? It'll transfer to, your status and all these different areas of life, right? Because it creates a growth mindset and it forces you to actually go after other areas of life, right? So the TLDR of all of this is Bodygame is a cheat code for life because it's the biggest cheat. When you hop on Bodygame, you'll walk into a room and people will automatically notice you, right? Without even a word. You become an undeniable entity. You become a character that never bores the audience and commands attention, right? So that's why Bodygame is still a cheat code. Don't listen to all these dorks online saying physique inflation. There's tariffs on physiques. There's no tariffs on physiques. there's no physique inflation. Physique inflation only exists on social media. It only exists on Instagram, right? So don't fall into the trap. But yeah, that's all I really have to say for this video. Hit that link in the description if you want to book a one-on-one coaching call. If you're looking to get in shape, you're not sure how, I'm the guy for that. Hit the link in the description. We'll see if it makes sense to work together. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think down below. And send this to people who need to hear it. And remember, there's nothing enlightening about playing small. Catch you guys next video. See ya.